Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This JLeesCorner. Y'all know is wash day, so don't judge me, okay? Judge yourselves. Anyway, this is my review for the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 18. Next week is the season finale, so we are almost done. Next week also starts the Housewives of Atlanta, and Ghost is back too. So next week, the 6th, I think it is, it'll be a lot going on for reviewing or whatever. Okay, ignore my paper towel and tissue. I had to bring it in from my car, and I forgot, and it's sitting right there. You're seeing whatever. But if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. Dun, and all that goodness and stuff and whatnot, okay? Do not forget to also like this video, comment in the comment section. You can also share it on your own social media by hitting the share button. You can also remember to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you, and always inhale and exhale. And just calm it on down and whatnot. You can follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner and all that stuff. I don't have many pictures for this because I was like, I'm really over this season of Potomac, mainly because of this fight situation. I'm so tired of every episode tying back to that and these heifers and their attitudes and oh my god, I cannot believe. I'm tired of Giselle and Wendy and Robin and Ashley's messy. In this episode, girl, you so messy. I thought you would change, but nope, still messy. So we see Karen is at home working with her new style, working with the stylist, okay, who's helping her on her wig line. They show how Karen had wigs before and after Steven, and I'm like, y'all so messy, okay? Karen before Steven and Karen after Steven looks different for many reasons, okay? Not only is her hair different, Karen looks different. Someone fixed her wigs, her eyebrows, and her makeup. And her skin looks snatched, okay? She got her whole self together. And we have to love it, you know what I'm saying? I do think Karen looks well, okay, in both colored wigs. But, you know, Steven helped get that hairline together for it to look right and whatnot. So we see that the ladies are still being messy. I don't know why Karen having a wig line. When did it come? I didn't know this and I didn't know that. And it came out the blue. I'm like, do y'all not know that people move in silence? Not everyone has to tell you every little piece of what they doing business wise, okay? It's called getting your ducks in a row before letting people know what you're doing. Giselle or Robin or Ashley or even Wendy would know that if they were what? Business women, okay? We're gonna leave that be. Now when Karen brings up how she needs her wigs to be tight because Ray likes to tug on her wig, I look like, Karen, we don't need to know that Ray likes to tug on your wig or whatever. We do see later on in the episode Karen and Ray getting all sexy, okay, getting all intimate. Karen then put rose petals all through the house leading up to the bathroom. She done ran a whole hot tub of water, okay, to take a little relaxing bath with some candles and whatnot. And then Ray came in with flowers. And the amount of time it took from Ray to walk in the house and walk up the stairs, I'm looking like, why are they not at that man is old, like it takes him some time. And Karen like, Ray, I'm waiting on you, Ray, where you at, Ray? I'm like, Karen, he on step 5. Give him some time. He needs to take one step at a time. It was a minute and whatnot, okay? But again, they was talking all freaky, icky, or whatever, and about to do some things in the bathroom. I'm happy they closed the door before Ray got naked. Anyway, we do see Monique and Ashley meet up. Ashley, this episode was messy. Ashley is back to, she didn't drop the baby, okay, not pregnant in this part of the show, and so I can be real messy and whatnot, even though I should not be, because again, it's gonna come back to bite me in my ass. Anyway, you know, when they meeting up or whatever, Monique do bring up how, she had a little party for Chase, her youngest son who turned 1, and Karen came back. Karen had like a little drink of champagne or whatnot, which makes Ashley feel like, I can't believe she wasn't drinking on the trip. Why does it, the fact that Ashley is harping on when Karen drank the same way Candace harped on when she was drinking, Ashley, this is going to come back and bite you in the ass, because Karen is going to remind you of how full of shit you are to do the same thing to her that people did to you. Okay, but I'm going to leave that be too. Now, they then discuss Karen's wig party. Okay, and I can't remember if Monique brought it up. I feel like Ashley brought it up, and then Monique said, well, yeah, because I know I had talked to her about it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I offered to come early so that I was not around the ladies, because I'm not comfortable yet being around other people or whatnot, meaning I don't want to be around Candace just yet or whatever. But she told them, told her, I offered to come early, whatever, but I would not come to the actual event, but I wanted to still support Karen in one way or the other. Ashley then said, oh, but she told us that you were not invited. You know what I'm saying? Let's call her to see if she's trying to pull something over our eyes. And then she calls Karen. Karen, on the trip, didn't you say, they asked you if Monique was invited? What did you say? And Karen said, well, I said that Monique wasn't coming because she was not comfortable being around whoever else. But I already had that talk with Monique. Now, she was aware that Monique was there or whatever. Again, but we seen them say, Karen, is she invited? And Karen did say no. Okay. Now, what I take that was, I don't have to sit and explain shit to y'all. You asked me if she's invited. Does not matter if she won't be there when you are there. Boom, pow, pow. Because I don't feel like fussing with you hoes. And then Ashley, messy ass Ashley. Well, no. Because you said that Monique was not invited as a courtesy to Candace. And I was like, you being so messy, bitch. Ooh, you being messy and whatnot. And Karen said, well, no. I think people are twisting my word because I did not say that. And she did not. No, she said, I know that y'all are not comfortable being around each other yet. And she said that because of both what Monique had already said. No one is comfortable around each other yet. So Karen did the most simple thing to not create more conflict or to not create more arguments, and just saying she's not invited. Boom, pow, pow, or whatever. And so they end the conversation or whatever. Now, Monique felt like, I'm fine that, what Karen said, because again, the conversation that we had, like, it was already discussed or whatever. And I'm like, Monique wasn't going to be there with the other ladies. What does it matter? I don't care. Anyway, we then see Robin and Juan walking around looking at houses to buy they can't afford. You know what I'm saying? They was looking at a mansion that was $1.6 million. I'm like, they can't afford that. Look, you cannot be out here trying to compete with the Joneses. Okay, you can't do that and whatnot. I'm like, just get you a little townhouse somewhere. Little half mil. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, little thing or whatever. You can't afford much more than that. Not right now. Not right. I don't think Juan and Robin can afford their forever home just yet. Okay, not one for $1.6 million. So that's just my opinion. We then see Giselle. Giselle and her daughters are out to eat, because the oldest daughter, Grace, is turning 15, okay? And when Giselle said, oh my God, she turned 15, I didn't see this coming. I'm like, did you think she was gonna die? Who says I did not see my child turning 15 coming? I'm like, I get you mean she grew up so fast. That's one thing. But I'm like, 15 was always on the way and whatnot. Anyway, she tells the girls, like, your father is coming to visit, for like a week or whatever, and he would be at the house with us or whatever. And they like, well, I guess we don't have no choice but to be around this ass or whatnot. But you can tell they are not happy about it at all. Okay, especially the oldest one. Giselle is forcing their daddy down their throat and she uses the guise of, oh, the girls love me and they're so protective of me that they feel this way about their father as a protection to me. No, your kids don't want the fake, no funky ass, lame ass storyline of you fucking their daddy that they know is not true, and then you're forcing them to be a part of it. This is my thing. If Giselle wanted to have a fake relationship with Jamal as her story, that's fine. The issue is her daughters don't want to be a part of that false narrative, and they're saying that by, we don't care, we do not want to move to Atlanta, we don't want to be in Atlanta for no long period of time, like we good on you and him, period. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with them trying to protect Giselle. They don't want this fake ass shit in their life. Okay, boom, pow, pow. When she brings up, I'm gonna keep, spending time with your dad. They say, okay, what, we don't want to talk about this. It's fake as fuck, and it is. And I feel like Jamal couldn't even try to be in your life enough to be on the show to where you did not have to involve your daughters in y'all bullshit. That show how much he cared for you, because he could make time out of his busy ass schedule to come to see you for 2 days a week to film a show so that you can have a goddamn storyline. No, you have to involve your daughters, who every time you include them look like, my this is some bullshit, my. Why are you lying, Ma? Why you want us to lie too? No, we don't want. We not finna be lying. Not to Jesus. No, thank you. Not at all, or whatever. They don't care about that fake ass relationship. We're gonna move on from that. Now we then see Taco Bell at the pumpkin patch with her mama, whatever. Okay, her mama, her kids, and she feels as if I need to talk to my mom about me no longer wanting to be a professor. Okay, I have to talk to her because her, she loves my 4 degrees. Because my 4 degree, we don't care KFC. We try to carry it all or whatnot. So when she talks to her mom, like, Mom, I don't want to teach anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want to do, this local commentary on TV. Her mama, I'm saying? People give me props, for what you do or whatever, for you being a professor. And you need to just keep doing that because I want the clout of what you've done. You achieved your higher education because I put you on that path or whatever. And right now you've been a spoiled brat. I'm looking like... I don't care. Chick-fil-A is like this boring. Chick-fil-A is like a Wendy's sandwich with no cheese. Who wants a sandwich with no cheese on it? Nobody wants no bland ass sandwich and whatnot anyway. Mom, I have done everything in my whole life for you. It's always been what you wanted. I need you to tell me that you are proud of me and of my 4 degrees. I'm like, these fucking 4 degrees. Oh my God. Her mom said, look, you're a great wife and daughter and mother and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Wendy's. You can do it all. You can be a burger. You can be a chicken nugget sandwich, whatever. You can be whatever you want to do in life. You'll be great at it. I feel like Wendy fed us this bullshit. Like her mama would have a big issue with her no longer being a professor. Her mama didn't really care that much. I mean, she said one little, I want you to keep going. But I'm like, it was so boring. Who approved Wendy on this goddamn show? She gave us nothing but bad wigs and snake-like walks. Okay, I'm gonna leave that be where it's at. Now we then see Giselle and the girl do a whole photo shoot. I'm not gonna bore y'all at all because it was boring. Jamal did not show up. Okay, he was supposed to, whatever. He was on his flight in Ethiopia or Ghana, I don't know, somewhere else. He could not get back. I think that's a lot too. Because when she FaceTimes him, because he's always on her phone, he said he was getting a pedicure or a manicure in the airport. I'm looking like, you couldn't just sit and wait for your plane, sir? I'm going to leave that be, but he could not make it. I tried. I really, really tried. Jamal don't try to do shit besides be available for phone calls. Okay, I'm going to leave that be too. Now, Giselle brings up how they have not done like a family photo shoot in like 12 years or whatever. The girls really wanted him there. Like, it was the girls who wanted this. We do hear the girls say, like, Dad was supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? We in all white, mamas in gold. played it, and Daddy was supposed to be in white and gold. He was supposed to show the I guess the matching, I don't know, but he wasn't there, and now the fashions is all fucked up. But your mama fashions are always fucked up. But they took a photo, it looked fine. You know what I'm saying? The whites and the gold of it all. Them twins look just like they daddy, but they still cute. And the oldest one looks like Giselle. Okay. But anyway, that's what it was. That's what it is. Jamal ain't never there. Okay. We do see, I think this episode was like a filler episode, but I'm going to leave that be. We see that Ashley and Michael have over her mom, her uncle, because the mama and the uncle wanted to tell the Michael how he fucked up by cheating on Ashley or whatever. Even though, what does it matter? Because she still stayed. I feel like there's no reason to go and have long, uncomfortable conversations with your child's spouse about a mistake they made when the child has already decided to forgive them and work through it and stay. If you have worked through that issue with your husband, I don't want to get involved too much. Because again, I don't want to get involved because it's not my life. Okay, it ain't my life. But I'm going to leave that be. You know, the uncle then brings about, you know, you cheating on her was hurtful to not only her, but to us too. I'm like, that ain't y'all dick. That's her dick. And if it hurt y'all because Ashley was hurt, I get that. But I'm like, but she forgave him. And she's still with him. Still fucking him. And now she's pregnant again by him. So I'm looking like, leave it be what it is. And we then see it's the nights of Karen's events, okay? And we then see it's about 30 minutes before the event starts. And Monique comes back, okay? And we then see, boom, Monique and Karen looking all happy together, you know, laughing and talking and looking at the wigs and whatnot. And just having a good time. They both seemed excited to see each other and that she made it or whatever. And again, she came 30 minutes before Karen's event started. So again, she wasn't trying to be there for the actual event. She also brought up how she was on her way to a charity event too. Okay, so they sit, chit chat, had a little bit of wine or whatnot, and Monique then brings up how Ashley said that Karen made it seem like Monique was not invited to said event, and she's like, I feel like, you know, that wasn't a whole truth of what's going on. And I like Karen's diplomatic answer of, you know, it's hard for me to be in the middle to make sure that all my friends feel comfortable, okay? And that's what it is with it. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that everybody is feeling comfortable. Now, I don't think she really answered the question or whatever, but I also feel like Karen's whole thing about saying that Monique was not invited was to just alleviate having to have a conversation with messy as Giselle, nosy as Robin, and then head-button as Wendy. Okay, and also Candace too. But that's what it was. But we then see that they still there chit-chatting or whatever. She was there for maybe like 30 minutes. And we then see Candace is texting Karen saying she's on the way or whatever. And so Karen politely, you know, very nicely or whatever, you know, kind of rushes Monique to leave the event. Because again, Monique was only supposed to be there for the pre-event stuff before I started or whatever, but it wasn't a meanness or a rudeness or whatever, even though Monique said, I feel like why she rushed me out, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of weird or whatever, but she still left anyway. And we then see 2 minutes later that we see Ashley pulls up, we see Robin pulls up or whatever, but no one had any interaction, no one seen or heard or had to cross paths with Monique. Okay, boom, pow, pow. Now Robin, like, I can't believe this event is in the back seat, not the back seat, but the back of a strip mall. I thought it would be somewhere fancy. I'm like, Robin, this is from... Robin literally has her hat business in her living room, and her 2 toddler-ass children are her shipping and packaging managers. Who the fuck are you to judge the fact that Karen is having a wig event at a hair salon that's at a strip mall? Where else would you do? Because you're there to try on wigs, bitch. Yes, it's at a salon. And it's like, who cares if it's at the back of a strip mall? You probably get all your clothes and your hats and your feet and manicures and pedicures done at a strip mall. So I'm looking like, people kill me making it seem as if a person can't have an event at an establishment somewhere. And again, Robin, your fucking hat business is in your living room, okay? On a section, okay, that you are renting from someone. The fuck out of here. Oh, asshole. Anyway, we see Candace walks in, bringing up how Ashley is trash for what she did for Monique, but I could be in the room with her and just ignore her. Well, okay. Well, then stop talking about it or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She then brings up, no, Giselle says that she was not coming to this event because, again, Karen's business partner Steven, who was the stylist or whatever does the wigs, we going in on her on social media. Well, I'm pretty sure he's friends with Karen, and you and Karen be beefing. So again, you know what I'm saying, he has that, that stuff for you. Okay, you know what I'm saying, you want the smoke, he got that smoke for you. Anyway, she also brings up how this isn't even Karen's business. This is Steven's business because Karen don't do nothing with it or whatever. I'm like, Giselle, grow the fuck. Giselle don't have a pot to piss in business-wise or a business window to throw it out of. So I feel like women who sit up here and judge other women who are trying to have businesses, how do you hate like that? Like, what kind of green-eyed monsters is Robin and Giselle? And Wendy's, she don't have, I guess she has brown eyes, I don't know. But, like, why y'all so messy and whatnot, okay? Anyway, we then see each lady, Giselle, Robin, even Ashley, and Wendy bringing up how they feel like Karen did not develop this isn't Karen's business or whatever because she's not a hairstylist or whatever. So, it's really Steve and stuff that Karen kind of put her name on. And we see last year them saying the same thing about Karen when she was doing the fragrance launch for La Dame or whatever. And I feel like people who don't realize I may not do hair, but I wear wigs, okay? I wear wigs, and I like my wigs to be good. So if I can have a wig line, I'm supposed to work with people who do what? Make wigs. But I can tell them what styles or what hair colors I like for my line. That's called streamlining shit to make money, but had the right people make it, okay? If Robin had streamlined her goddamn hats and hired models, maybe she would have said that Karen's look wasn't right, okay? If Giselle had streamlined her goddamn makeup line, it would not be defunct and out of business. It would not. But again, no, they did not do that. So do not hate on Karen, who's trying to do a new business, bitch. I just don't like it, okay? We then see messy ass Ashley gives Karen a little gift, and the gift was like a little bottle of antacids because, again, Karen had an upset stomach and on the trip, in Portugal or whatever, and because Monique has said that Karen came to the baby's birthday party and had some drinks or whatever, now Ashley feels as if Karen, must be on some bullshit or whatever, and I'm like, Ashley, you really falling back down to that messy ass pothole you fell out of or whatever? It gets on my goddamn nerves and whatnot. Now we do see them try on wigs. We do see Karen give a whole little speech or whatever. We do see them show like a little video of the wig launch or a promotional shoot that she did for the wigs or whatever. But again, it was a nice little event in a hair salon. People trying on wigs being styled. It was a wig event, okay? A small wig event or whatnot, okay? It wasn't a big to-do event, but it was big enough to be, Karen's event. So when Ashley gives Karen the bottle of antacids or whatever, she then brings up, like, you didn't drink in Portugal, but you was at Monique's house drinking. I can't believe that. I'm like, Karen, like, I don't get why it's an issue that y'all kept asking on the trip, like, drink. Like, if I don't want to drink, leave it be with it. You saying, why is it an issue when I don't feel good and don't drink? And then if I drank when I came back home, so what? You know what I'm saying? Robin then say, well, are you afraid to drink because of what you might say while drunk? And Karen says, no, I'm not. I'm saying, but you need to be concerned about what Wine say when he drunk. I say, ooh, what does he say? Okay, now Karen didn't say what Wine may say. What she did say was, that's couch talk, meaning that's something I will release at the reunion if need be. Okay, which means Wine probably out there with them loose lipstick and ships and whatever. Now, when she says that, They was like, damn, Karen just shaded the fuck out of Robin or whatever. And I'm like, and she did. So Ray then say, okay, kid, I'm out of here. It's time for me to go. Because Ray not about that drama and bullshit. But I feel like Karen was responding to Robin being shady as fuck. Okay, don't shade me and don't expect me to shade you back. Oh, you want to bring up people who aren't here? I'm like, y'all bring up people who ain't there all the goddamn time. Okay, and if Juan was there, so what? Okay. Anyway, so Rob like, this is just dumb. So Karen then walks away, but she tells them this is a party. This is, there are people here, whatever. So you need to calm down and not be acting like a goddamn fool. And so when Ashley is even more messy, she tells the ladies, y'all know Monique was invited. I'm saying Monique told me that she was invited or whatever. She was here earlier. She was here, whatever, and then she left. And I'm like, girl. Karen then hears that conversation, but she's walking over to show them the packaging for her wigs. And then Karen then, so anybody I want, you know what I'm saying, is welcomed at my event. You know what I'm saying, Monique was welcomed at my event, but she's not here because I was trying to be nice to you hoes or whatever and not set any of y'all up with her being in y'all face. Okay, is that not what you wanted? And she was kind of going at Robin because Robin had all this rah-rah energy or whatever, and Karen was giving it right back to her. Who she can lie with? You, bitch. You, Robin, she's gonna lie with you. Okay. But anyway, Karen, like, you know what? I'm not fans of bullshit. She walks away. And when she walks away, she gets a coat. She's like, I'm gonna leave. I don't have to have this bullshit. But Candace then says to the ladies, y'all don't know, but Karen told me to come early. So Karen was trying to get me and Monique to meet up. And I'm like, but that's not true because we seen Karen rushing Monique out when you said that you were on the way. Now, Monique was on Watch What Happens Live tonight, okay? And Monique said out her own mouth, there was no way that Karen was trying to do that because we had made it clear that that was not going to happen. I made it clear to production that I did not want to be in any scenes, anything. I did not want to be around Candace at all until the reunion, and production knew that. And you then said, yeah, it's very, very true. We had very strict instructions to not have y'all film together, before the reunion or whatever. So again, everyone is aware that wasn't it. Even if Karen had Candace come early, it wasn't early to be able to meet with Monique. And I'm like, I feel like them painting this picture that Karen trying to be messy. I'm looking like, it's kind of crazy or whatever. But anyway, Karen then leaves. I'm like, bye, y'all. Gotta go. I'm done with the shit. And she like, because I don't want to be with the messiness or whatever. But then when she leaves, Chalupa, like, I can't believe she leaving. Thank y'all for coming to this bullshit. I'm looking like, you messy bitch. I don't like Wendy. I don't like her energy. I don't like the fact that she does not have any kind of life on this show outside of holding on to Robin and Giselle's hatred of Candace and just dangling her damn foot in the I hate Candace pot of soup. I hate Monique pot of soup. Okay, it's just bullshit to me. Now outside, okay, Chalupa, like, I can't believe Karen would want to have us around someone who's violent. I'm looking like, Chalupa, shut up. Shut it up, okay? Messy ass Ashley then. So, guys, y'all also don't know that Monique didn't know that Candace was coming to her. Karen was trying to say that Monique needed to be here to speak her piece, you know what I'm saying? So, Karen was also setting up Monique. I'm looking like, Ashley, bitch, girl. Robin then say how, Karen is messy, whatever, and only care about Monique's place in the group, and she does not care about Candace's, emotional state. Man, fuck Candace's fuck Candace and them goddamn sticky nose and the girl and her. Oh, I'm okay. I don't care. I'm so over this. So over this. And I cannot wait to the reunion so that, Karen and Monique can read the fuck out of Giselle, out of Robin, out of Taco Bell, and out of Candace. And I feel like Candace has a right to feel how she feels about Monique, but the way the others are attaching themselves to it is fucking frustrating. It's just dumb as fuck, girl. I'm done. Peace.
World on my shoulders, so filled with stress.